Hello, this is JR, and this is part 14 of What If Izuku Has Gundam Armor Seed Frozen. Warning, I do not own My Academia or Gundam Seed. And YouTube Internet, again, I do not own nothing, just a story. I enjoy doing it, and it does help me out a lot with my mind a little bit to help me to, help me to, think straight. And also, I'm just doing it for the fun of it, okay? And we were left off. Lo turned to Izuku after he did the adjustments and the modifications to the armor just a bit. Well, last chapter he said to remove the armor on the soldiers. Well, I meant to say, if you have the master grade, the MG dual assault shroud on the body, there was two black pieces on top of the body you need to put on to keep the body piece on the assault shroud on. It's just those black pieces. Turns out he was able to adjust a little bit so that the soldiers can move a little more clearly. Just enough so that Izuku can move the soldiers up a little bit more. He also saw Izuku also do some stretches by stretching his legs. Cause he knows for a fact that Izuku's actually makes enough he can actually move properly. A little bit of adjustments and he was able to move properly. So this took about 45 minutes to do. When he walked out, because he was carrying the shield from the asteroid red frame and the beam rifle. When Lo turned to Izuku and told him that, just be careful. I will. Silver Team, you said that you can carry how many people in your ship? A good bit along this one. Let's see if I can do some good here. And just be a normal corkless kid. Took off, right? Then he said, going. Cause he ran. Then he jumped and activated boosters. So he was able to land on top of the roof of one of the buildings and decided to do kind of a boost and jump from one building to the next. After he was able to contact Katsuki Baka and Soto Todoroki, told him what happened. Said, yeah, I'm trying to find y'all. So Katsuki Kasi told him where he is. After he landed, all the students saw him in a suit of armor. Let me bring it up. Oh, let me brighten it up a little bit. Okay. Like I said, I forgot the name of the soda cannon, so please forgive me. After that, after Sukulina explained the whole entire thing to them, said, we are the teachers. Kasuk walked over and said, and the principal beat the Tom snot out of them, except for one. Do you know where he went? Yeah, that way. Okay. That's the way to the Black Knight's armor bay. Yeah. When they saw the unit jump up, landed, they said, are you sure? Yeah. That's to the armor of the Black Knights. Wait, what? And literally thinking, oh crap. Izuku toned, said, Katsuki, you and the other class president have to actually get everyone to the ships. Into the train! We got about 2... So he explained more about it. He said, after that, they said, alright, look, I know how much you don't like me, but please, I know I'm not strong enough or fast enough. Please help me to get everyone off this island. Got it. I do with the idiot. Well, then he didn't say idiot. He said, I do with the bonkers teacher. And he took off. He quickly contacted the Black Knights and told them what happened. And also where his so-called teacher is. Now, like I said before, some of the teachers are still the same as in My Academia. But not some other teachers are not that bad. Again, those are not so bad. Try to help Izuku are usually fired, get yelled at, or get kicked out of the hotel teacher for forever. So there's only the principal and one teacher was the only thing that's good, okay? And that one teacher was actually a female. Jumped to where the Black Knight Squadron's hangar bay is. He quickly said, because he jumped to the side and said, Mr. I forgot the guy's name. So he quickly walked in slowly, shield up in front of him. He slowly walked in. He said his teacher's name and said, where are you? He slowly walked and walked until he found him in front of the sorry, yawning. In front of the large PC system. I'm sorry, just stay away. I do not want to fire this. I do not want to actually attack. Please give up. Well, he would start talking. No, he's talk. Because Izuku realized his uncle Soto Asara was right behind him. He put his hand up, gave him a hand sign of wait. So he keep talking. After he got done talking, they put the words. Well, he said some few words that made less than some few teachers of UA beyond pissed. Suga, on the other hand, he just said, anger will lead. Mr. Because his name said, you forgot one more important thing about it. Anger and rage will only make more problems if you don't want to control it. For anything, Suga gave a hand sign, and guess who came in and wrapped him up in his cloth was actually Soto Asara, aka Eraserhead. After that, he quickly slowly string the guy, and of course, being Soto Asara, he wanted to string him, but he'd take a deep breath and calm down. Picked him up and carried him away. He quickly ran over, started to do some, calculations and tapping. He quickly, contacts, Soto Asara, Lord Giro said, Mr. Giro, yeah, he hacked into the system, he did something. Oh crap, what? Looks like he transmitted all the data to the Black Knight's armor, along with a prototype carrier ship or battle ship? Don't know too well. Don't know. It's blank. Sorry, lost it. Don't be. So they quickly got, of course, he quickly toned and left, along with the other pro heroes. Rather than Black Knight Squadron came in to see if the arm was okay, the arm glowed and yeah, they had no choice but to get out. Everyone was able to get out in time because Izuku put his shield up and keep the pro heroes that were behind him about 5 feet away from him safe. So he was able to jump backwards and boost at the same time, going backwards all the way back to the outside. When it exploded, he quickly said, "Well, this is bad." He was able to stop, well, slide to a stop. He said, "Okay, this is bad." "Uncle, you okay?" "Arrested, you okay?" "I'm okay." Get this idiot, someone's so caressing him. Said, "Actually, Uncle, I think he's gone." "Wait, what?" Actually, he talked more about the substance coming out of his mouth. He committed, holy crap, the Lipison Army. "Uncle, you need to talk to Uncle Nessa about this." I will definitely will." So everyone was able to get away and, get everyone onto the ships, onto the 2 battleships, and also to the trains. Well, let's see, they still have about, well, 2 hour and 45 minutes, right? Only be 15 minutes since the entire thing better get away. Well, they were slightly wrong. But they saw another battleship, identical to the. Let me bring the picture up. Let me find the picture. Okay, here we go. Thing is, it was color schemed as this one. There's a name. I think it's all over the brightness, but after that, it was so wild. They opened it up, and of course, mobile suits came out. Those mobile suits wore the gundam fully loaded, along with the Dagger L-Type fully loaded with a backpack unit. Well, they started attacking. Izuku jumped and hopped on top of the Junkio's own ship. Looked over at the self-team in the train. The train was slowly leaving. The Junkio's units were already acting weird, and of course the silver team. He clearly toned and said, "I'm gonna try my best to get them away." So we walked away into one of the Black Knights squadron. Into one of the Black Knights said, "I thought we have aircraft units. They were completely destroyed by the bomb." Great. Again, Jewel. Hang on, I gotta find this. Let me bring him up. Let me pause. I gotta keep this thing on in 15 minutes. So I come back to it later, and we do part 15. This is Yo saying, gotta go. Like and subscribe if you do. You don't. It's cool. I'm just doing it for the joy of it. Again, internet YouTube. Again, I have to use the pictures off of the internet, off of my phone. Again, I'm sorry. Gotta go. See ya.